Welcome to Whimsical Cottage Decor. I am Annie and I am thrilled to take you on a journey through the enchanting world of thrifty vintage rustic and shabby chic style decoration. Our channel is all about transforming your cottage into a whimsical, charming, and cozy haven using budget friendly finds and a touch of creativity. In today's video, we will explore various corners of our cottage, starting with our living room, the heart of any home. Our living room blends vintage rustic elements with shabby chic charm. Let's dive in. One of the key features of our living room is this delightful vintage armchair found at a thrift store. It was given new life with a beautiful floral paint fabric. Mismatched cushion add a touch of whimsy and comfort, making this the perfect spot to curl up with a good book. A vintage rustic coffee table adorned with lace, Dolly's vintage cup, and shabby chic candles holders. Our coffee table, crafted from reclaimed wood, exude rustic charm. Lace holidays and vintage teacup bring a touch of elegance, while this vintage rustic candle holder add a warm, inviting glow. All these items were sourced from Thrifty shop, proving that style doesn't have to break the bank. In this cozy corner, a vintage side table paired with a shabby chic lamp create a perfect reading nook. The table distressed finish adds characters, and the lamp's soft light make this corner irresistibly inviting. Now let's step outside into our backyard garden, a whimsical oasis filled with thrifty treasure and vintage finds. Rustic wooden bench surrounded by flowers and pot plants. Our garden bench, made from reclaimed wood, serve as a focal point, surrounded by an array of flowers and potted plants. It's create a peaceful retreat. Each flower pot is unique, sourced from various thrifty stores, adding to the garden elastic charm. A shabby chic birdhouse hanging from a tree. This adornable birdhouse, painted in shabby chic style, was a lucky thrift store find. Hanging from a tree branch, it's add a whimsical touch and provide a cozy home for our weather friends. A vintage rustic wheelbarrow, repurposed as a planter filled with colorful flowers. Repurposing vintage items is one of our favorite things to do. This old wheelbarrow find at the garbage sale. Now serve as a charming planter, brimming with colorful flower. It's a perfect example of how you can turn everyday item into a beautiful garden decor. Front porch showcasing various thrifty decoration. Our front porch is another area where vintage, rustic, and shabby chic style comes together beautifully. A shabby chic rocking chair with a patchwork quilt. This shabby chic rocking chair, complete with a cozy patchwork quilt, is a favorite spot for morning coffee. Both the chair and quilt were thrift store finds. Each bring their own history to our minds. A distressed wooden bookshelf filled with flowers, old book, vintage knick-knack, and decorative items. Bookshelf crafted from distressed wood holds treasure from the past. Old books with worn spine, vintage knick-knack, and decorated items like vintage clock and cricket add layer of history and personalities to the room. Now let's step outside into our garden. A whimsical, thrifty treasure and vintage finds there. Our garden is basically served as a focal point by using different thrifty items that adds the garden to the eternal heaven and give you a mental satisfaction. A whimsical garden sign made from repurposed wood and painted with a charming coats. Adding personal touch like this whimsical garden sign can really bring your outdoor space to life. Made from repurposed wood and painted with a charming coats, it's add a playful, inviting elements to our garden. Front porch. This shabby chic rocking chair, complete a cozy patchwork, the favorite spot for morning coffee, and a vintage rustic, great use as a table adorned with a rustic lantern and potted. This vintage crate, repurposed as a table, hold a rustic lamp and a collection of pot. This lantern add a warm glow in the evening, while this brings a touch of greenery to our porch. A vintage truck used as a storage bench adorned with cozy blanket and pillows. Vintage trunk can serve multiple purposes. Here we use one as storage bench, perfect for holding cozy blankets and pillows. It's practical, stylish, and add to rustic charm to our porch. Our rustic ladder uses a decorative shelf. This rustic ladder, found at a yard sale, now serves as a unique decorative shelf, displaying vintage books, potted plants, and small trinkets. It's add a whimsical touch in a corner. A vintage rustic swing table transfer into a writing desk. This vintage swing table repurposed as writing desk create a charming workspace. A shabby chic chair and vintage rustic stationery complete the look, making it a delightful spot for creativity. Now let's explore some creative corner around the cottage. A design with thrifty vintage finds and a touch of whimsy. A vintage dresser with a shabby chic mirror and decorative items. This vintage dresser, found at a flea market, is paired with a shabby chic mirror. Decorative items like antique perfume bottles and floral arrangements add a charm of elegance and romance. A wrought iron bed, framed with a mix of vintage and shabby chic bedding. Our bedroom featured a beautiful wrought iron bed frame, adorned with a mix of vintage and shabby chic bedding. Soft floral quilt and lace pillow add layer of comfort and charm. A whimsical rod made from repurposed material hanging on a front door. And finally, this whimsical rod made from repurposed material welcome guest with its unique charm. It's a simple yet creative way to add a personal touch to your entryway. Dining living room decor. Now let's step into inside to the dining room where we will explore how to create a charming vintage rustic inspired space for meal and gathering. A rustic dining table with mismatched chair adorned with rustic tableware and floral centerpiece. Our dining table, made from reclaimed wood, is surrounded by an elastic mix of chairs, each with its own unique history, vintage tableware, and floral central piece. Add elegance and charm, creating a welcoming atmosphere for friends and family. A shabby chic sideboard display vintage china and decor item. This shabby chic sideboard, painted in a soft pattern color, serves as both storage and display. Vintage china decor plates and some triclet create a delightful vignette that add characters to the room. A quaint reading nook with a vintage armchair and a stack of old books. In the corner, a quaint reading nook features a vintage armchair and a stack of old books. It's a perfect spot to escape into a world of literature and relaxation. A vintage rustic vanity with a shabby chic stool and an assortment of personal items. Our vintage vanity, complete with a shabby chic stool, offer a charming space to get ready. Personal item and vintage accessories add a touch of elegance and personality. Let's take a peek into kitchen, where the vintage rustic and shabby chic style continue to shine. Open shelving filled with vintage dishware and mason jar not only add character but also keep essential within easy reach. The charm of mismatched plates and cup create a delightful live-in feel. A vintage rustic farmhouse table set with shabby chic linen and vintage silverware. Our farmhouse table, set with shabby chic linen and vintage silverware, becomes the heart of the kitchen. It's a place where meals are shared, stories are told, and memories are made. A quaint kitchen island with a mix of vintage and modern appliances. The kitchen island, a mix of vintage and modern appliances, serve as a pot, a workspace, and a gathering spot. The blend of style ensures functionality without compromising on a charm. A vintage inspired pantry with glass jar and wooden buckets. Our pantry, inspired by vintage charm, feature glass jar and woven bucket for storage. It's a beautiful way to organize essential while keeping everything visually appealing. The centerpiece of our bedroom is this vintage iron bed frame adorned with a shabby chic quilt and array of pillows. It's a cozy, inviting space, perfect for unwinding after a long day. A distressed wooden dresser and vintage decor items. A distressed wooden dresser topped with vintage rustic decor items like old books, a delicate vase of flowers, and a shabby chic mirror add character and functionals to the room. A quaint reading nook with a shabby chic armchair and a stack of old books. These are taken to the world of literature and relaxation. Thank you, all of you, for joining us on this tour of whimsical cottage decor. We hope you find inspiration in our thrifty, vintage, rustic, and shabby chic style for your cottage and farmhouse decoration. Remember, creating a beautiful and cozy, romantic home doesn't have to be expensive. It's all about finding joy in the little detail and repurposing what you have. So, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest video. Follow us for more tips, idea and inspiration on turning your cottage into a whimsical heaven. And share your own decoration creation with us using this hashtag whimsical cottage decor. We can't wait to see your beautiful space.